Hello Virgo, welcome in or welcome back to Go with the Flow Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the month of September. I'm going to pull 3 cards, one for the beginning, one for the middle, and one for the end, and then I will clarify from there. We are starting off with the 3 of Swords for the beginning of September. That is a card of heartbreak and sorrow. In the middle, you have the Hermit. And at the end, we just pulled the 2 of Swords. So with that 3 of Swords, you probably have some unwanted feelings regarding someone or something. I'm going to say right off the hop, the advice with this card is to practice forgiveness. It is almost never personal when something goes sideways. It's just you two weren't an energetic match. In the middle of September, as I said, you have the Hermit. So taking some time to pull back, to look for your guiding light. But because this is your card, that immediately puts you in a position of power and strength, especially for the middle of September. Upcoming, or the end of September rather, is the 2 of Swords. So at a crossroads, not seeing the big picture, having a little bit of this or that thinking. We'll tap in more to find out. So starting off with that 3 of Swords for Virgo in the beginning of September, what do I need to know for their greatest good, highest timeline, highest purpose? 3 of Swords, thank you. It could be something to do with your work, or it could be something that you were working on with somebody else, or it could just be that you put a lot of effort into a relationship and you were seeing the fruits of your labor, but you just maybe weren't seeing enough, or maybe it wasn't the right fruit for you. Maybe you turned out to be allergic to the fruit. What more, Spirit, on the 3 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles for Virgo in the beginning of September? Greatest good, highest timeline, highest purpose. Thank you. Yeah, so you pulled the 7 of Swords, which is the card of lying, cheating, stealing. And you could well have somebody like that in your energy causing that 3 of Swords, heartbreak and sorrow. But the other thing the 7 of Swords says, especially for me, the way I perceive it, is being protective of your energy, grabbing your energy and scooting out of a situation where your energy isn't safe, for lack of a better term, where there's an overwhelming amount of negativity and you want to keep your positivity. The other thing the 7 of Swords says is you need to be a little bit more playful in this situation. He is wearing polka dots, and that is what polka dots in the tarot represent, needing to be more playful, more childlike. FYI, he is stealing these swords from his enemy as a strategy so that the enemy cannot attack him. So you could just be strategizing. I am going to grab one more though for 2 7s and a 3. 3 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords for Virgo in the beginning of September. What is the advice for this, please, Spirit? Other than going into hermit mode, yeah. So deep down, you know this is coming or knew it was coming. Your intuition has got you. Trust your gut. That is a lesson I wish I had learned way sooner than I actually learned it. Your instinct, I don't think mine has actually ever been wrong. I don't recall ever having a gut instinct and then going, oh, well, that was way off. It's been right every time. And I end up kicking myself every time going, why didn't I listen to myself? So don't do that to yourself. Okay. Let's move into the Hermit for the middle of September for Virgo. They want to take some time away to be the change they wish to see in the world. What is their advice on that Hermit card in the middle of September? Thank you. So either you're going to receive a blessing of knowledge during this, or you're just going to receive some kind of blessing. Double major arcana, I feel like I would pay close attention to the middle of September, Virgo. Now, with the Two of Swords upcoming and with the Hierophant, I'm wondering if maybe you haven't had some kind of like spiritual epiphany or learned some new thing about spirituality. Sorry, I'm just glanced down and I noticed the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. That's a wish fulfillment, so it makes me less concerned for you. The Hermit and the Hierophant, please. Can I have a little more clarity on those for Virgo, especially for advice? Advice for while they're in Hermit mode, please, and thank you, Spirit. The Moon, another major arcana. So, the advice with the Moon is to not be dissuaded by deception, by secrecy, things that you don't have any clarity on. If it's not ringing really true to you, then it's not for you. So if something's all sparkly and shiny and pretty and like catching your attention, but then deep down inside, your gut, your intuition is like, yeah, you know what? This looks really good, but something feels off. Trust that. If something feels off, I can almost guarantee it is. For my situations, it's a guarantee for me. And now I'm seeing the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You're going to have a victory, Virgo. Don't worry. There's a little bit of rockiness here, maybe, but I keep seeing positive cards, so you're going to be all right. May I have some clear advice on the Moon, the Hierophant, and the Hermit, please, and thank you, Spirit. Working on building stability. You may be even getting ready to celebrate some kind of stable relationship or some kind of stability, some kind of structure that has been brought into your life. Okay, I felt like we were good there. I just wanted to make sure. With the Moon, I kind of All right, let's move into this Two of Swords then. What do I need to know about this Two of Swords for Virgo's greatest good, highest timeline, highest purpose? The Queen of Pentacles. If you are at a crossroads, the advice is to look at what is going to bring you the most stability. And again, with that Four of Wands, that's building a stable foundation or having built a stable foundation. And that's what the Queen of Pentacles is all about. She is looking at the future regarding stability, regarding her home, regarding her finances. So when you get to this crossroads, Nine of Pentacles now at the bottom of the deck. When you get to this crossroads, choose the more stable option. Any more advice on that Two of Swords, Queen of Pentacles in the end of September for Virgo? Now you pulled the Ten of Cups. So you just have like a little bit more to go through here, Virgo. And then in the end of September, you are going to see happiness. Ten of Cups is like happy home, happy family, happy, happy, happy. Everyone is joyous. Everyone feels great. Everyone is celebrating. That's not really advice, though. I would like some advice, please, Spirit, on the Queen of Pentacles, Two of Swords for Virgo for the end of September. Thank you. Oof. Okay. The Nine of Swords fell onto the Ten of Cups and the Four of Wands. So I think what this is saying for advice is if you feel like you're having a never-ending nightmare, you have a decision to make. Are you the bug or are you the windshield? Do you want to be the immovable force that splatters the bug, or do you want to be the bug that splatters? I got that from Chris Reck from Minnow Pond Tarot, and I just love it. So, bug or windshield. If you are feeling like something is a never-ending nightmare, you're going to have to get out of bed and do something about it. You can't just sit there and cry about it and hope for it to go away on its own. And that blanket has all the zodiac signs on it. So what this says is that you actually have all of the knowledge you need you have been through all of these transits and all of this before. So you really just need to buck up a little bit. I know that's terrible advice, but like that's what the Nine of Swords says, is to like have some gumption, you know, to take care of the things that are causing you distress and unease. Any more advice on that Nine of Swords for Virgo for the end of September? Maybe not from this deck. Nope. Okay. Gold foil tarot it is. May I please have some advice for Virgo on that Nine of Swords in the end of September? Thank you. Almost dropped it. Self-care, my darling. The Empress is all about self-care, appreciating the finer things in life, and approaching everything with love. She is ruled by Venus. So whether you're male or female, it is advised that you embody nurturing, motherly, creative energies versus like action-oriented, take charge, you know, emperor energy. Grab this deck and see if there's any more advice now, just generally speaking, for the month of September for Virgo from the tarot. Any more advice for their greatest good, highest timeline, and highest purpose? Maybe not. Maybe Spirit said all there was to be said. Oh, nope, one more came out. Ha! The Tower. Okay. So, I think this is relating to the beginning with that Three of Swords, that heartbreak and sorrow, strategy, blah, blah, blah. I think prior to you entering into hermit mode, you're going to need to initiate that tower. Recognize that whatever that was not built on a stable foundation. And realize that very, very soon you will be building a stable foundation. Okay. I am now going to pull 3 inner child oracles, one for the beginning, one for the middle, and one for the end, and see what Amanda Lynn Aisling has to say for you. Listen came out for the beginning. Become aware came out for the middle. One more, please, for the end of September for Virgo. Almost came out, not quite. There we go. Let love guide you. Okay. So, number 25. Listen. Your inner child has something to say. Let's see what Amanda Lynn Aisling has to say. Our inner child is comprised of the many different aspects of childhood we experienced growing up. There is a 1-year-old inner child, a 10-year-old inner child, an 18-year-old inner child, and an inner child for every age in between. At various times in our lives, different aspects of our inner child will need to be heard. This card indicates that an aspect of your inner child, one you may not have met with yet, has a message for you. Awareness exercise. Take time to connect with this new piece of you through inner visualization, responsive journaling, play, or intuitive art. Try to be open to what your inner child has to say. Many times in life, we repress aspects of our inner selves in a bid for safety. When events occur in our childhood that we cannot manage or understand, they can become suppressed aspects of ourselves. Because of this, our inner child might bring unprocessed events and memories for us to work through as an adult. If this occurs, be gentle with yourself and have patience. These memories and events will most likely be sensitive in nature because of how long our inner child has carried the pain of that moment. Maybe that's even what the Three of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, and 7 of Swords is saying, is that for too long, you have been carrying this negative energy from the past. Give yourself plenty of time to sit with whatever comes up. setting aside the practice of processing these old memories if it becomes too overwhelming, or seek professional help as needed. Responsive journaling prompt. Is there any aspect of your inner child that you do not wish to meet? Is there a way to create space for that aspect to come forward today? All right. Number 6, become aware. Oops. Okay. Our bodies are a wonderful collection of our lived experiences. They hold for us our feelings, memories, and states of being, a living library of the subconscious. There is beauty in this collective, but there can also be pain, particularly for the inner child. Because of this, it is good to practice becoming aware of our body's current state of being. I feel almost like this is like the library of experiences. Awareness exercise. In a comfortable place, close your eyes and bring your focus to your physical body. During this exercise, you may experience strong sensations in your body, no sensations in your body, or sensations that fall somewhere in between these extremes. All of these responses are normal. The purpose of this practice is to connect you with your unique body. With your eyes closed, bring your awareness to the inside of your body. Imagine what the space inside of your head feels like, and imagine opening your eyes to the inside of your head and looking around. What do you see? How does your head feel? Now that your gaze is focused inward to your body, take a few deep breaths, relaxing with each exhale. Practice bringing awareness once again to the top of your head. Does it feel heavy or light, tense or relaxed? Can you attribute any of the sensations to an emotion? Note how this area of your body feels and move downward, stopping at each area as you go along. The throat, shoulders, chest, arms, and so forth. Responsive journaling prompt. What thoughts and sensations are coming to you after this practice? Is there anything you feel you need to do for your body now? Finally, let love guide you. I think I like this one the best. Number 24 adds up to 6. 6 is the number of the lovers. Let love guide you. There is magic all around us, woven through the fabric of existence. It weaves its threads within our lives, stretching between hearts, embracing souls, and wrapping itself within us. It is that spark, that feeling of home, that smile upon the face of a beloved friend. It is the good we see in the world and the good we carry deep inside of us all. Even so, at times, we can lose sight of this good. If you have pulled this card, then it may be time to see the magic again. Wonderment exercise. Take time today to purposefully acknowledge the good things in your life. Write down all that you're appreciative for. No detail is too small. As you remember all the good, let the feeling of gratitude envelop every part of your being with warmth and dazzling bright light. Responsive journaling prompt. How does your inner child see magic in the world? Well, my dear Virgo, I think you are going to be all right. Just make sure that you are staying future focused or present. No more letting the past come back to haunt you. I hope that was helpful. I thank you ever so much for being here, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye for now.